Welcome to Ohio Sports Zone. I'm Emily Hanford here with Sierra Johnson, and we are joined by not one but two members of the men's hockey team. We are joined here with sophomore left defenseman Steve Osaki and junior goalie Paul Marshall. Thank you for taking the time to be with us despite your busy schedules.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, we're going to jump right into things. Last weekend, you guys took on Eastern Michigan at home. The first game was action-packed. Within the first 4 minutes, you scored 2 goals, like 9 seconds apart. The second game Saturday was a little different. We lost 3-5. What was the major difference between the game played by the Bobcats Friday and the game Saturday?
I think on Friday, we came right out. We were relentless on offense. We were doing things right, working well together. We just never stopped, and the goals just kept coming and coming. And even though we had a few disappointments on our penalty kills that game, we still did enough on offense to come out on the top. And the next day, I think guys didn't work as well together, trying to do things as individuals a little bit more. And the chances just didn't come. Guys weren't working hard together, and we didn't score, put up the goals.
Yeah, we really didn't put our team concept together, play within ourselves, kind of do it individually instead of play within ourselves.
Before you even took on Eastern Michigan, what was your main focus? What was the objective for the 2 games?
I think it was really just to get back on track after we just got swept by Penn State in our own rink, and that hasn't happened ever since I can remember. So we were just trying to get back on track and get back to our winning ways.
You guys train most of the school year. When does this training, during the season, does it get rough for you?
I would probably say right around this time. After coming back from break, you get a week or 2, you're back ready to go, and then kind of gets to, it gets a little tiresome. You get into some tough games, right into going into league playoffs and that kind of stuff. So. Right
now, throughout November, most of November, despite 1 game, you had a winning streak of I believe 6 games. What was the difference in those 6 games compared to the way you play now, and what do the Cats need to do to get that winning streak back?
I think we set a lot of small goals for ourselves, especially in the coaching staff. They asked us to do a lot of small, specific things, and setting those small goals and accomplishing them really led to big victories and over again.
Yeah, I think we had individual period goals for only allowing so many shots or having blocked shots, that kind of thing, and I think we kind of got away from that the second half, and we'll probably be bringing that back this coming weekend and the rest of the season.
Okay, looking forward, there's an exhibition game against OSU. Keeping in mind that they've had a 10-game winning streak, how has the coach prepared you? Coach Dan Morris, how has he prepared you for the upcoming game?
We're pretty much going back to the ways of when we had that winning streak. We're playing a more defensive team defense and getting back to that, allowing less shots on net, and just pretty much playing within our system and getting back to the ways that when we were successful.
Yeah, we really focused on that stuff in practice this week. We got some conditioning in, some skills, and then we went right away and focused back on the basic structure of our game plan and all that. So I think we're really going to see a lot of good things with that this weekend.
All right, you pumped for the game? Dad's weekend is usually a big game.
Yeah, these will be big weekends.
Okay, and beyond the exhibition game, what game are you most excited for?
I'm going to say when Illinois comes in, and I believe it's in February. I think it's Sibs weekend too. I mean, it's a big rival, top ranked. They're the #1 ranked team. It's a big challenge, and everyone's going to be real excited for it.
Yeah, for me, it's the same thing. Last time they were here, we swept them, so they're going to want to come in and get revenge. Also, me and Steve have both played with a bunch of guys that play on their team, so you don't want to lose to them and hear about it later on in the year.
It's always a good rivalry. Do the fans really affect how you play as a team?
I think it's for momentum. Me personally, no, but I think it fuels our offense and that kind of stuff. You get big hits and it gets the fans into it, gets the adrenaline up for the forwards and defense and that kind of stuff.
How about you?
It definitely gets the momentum going, especially when you get there early, like for warm-ups, and there's already a good, decent number of people in the stands. It's great to see, and then throughout the game, whenever there's a big play, guys backing us up. It's great.
All right, and I would like to thank our 2 lovely guests for joining us in studio. And be sure to cheer on the Bobcats as they take on OSU home this weekend at 7:30, Byrd Arena.